What's up? We've had the weekend to let it sink in. I'm telling you, Israel Adesanya looks amazing. He was once compared to the second coming of Anderson Silva. That probably couldn't be any more correct. When these fighters come up, they get better, right? Like, we see people like Muhammad Ali in the day in boxing, and they say, we'll never have another Muhammad Ali. Then we get Mike Tyson. We say, we're never going to have another Mike Tyson. And we get Lennox Lewis, and we say, we're never going to have it. We forget, these stars come about every decade. These special breeds. Right as Anderson is out of his prime, has a couple fights still, and is past his prime, it goes to show you that the new generation's coming. So while Anderson's still kind of dwindling off into the background, Israel is here. So, wow. What a masterful performance. Unbelievable. Let's dig right in, guys. Look, Robert Whittaker, tough as nails. Tough as nails. But I never got behind the hype train like everybody else seemed to have. I like him. I think he's great. I think he's good. I've got to back the train up. I think he's good. I never saw what other people saw in him. For whatever it could be. I don't know. I just never got behind him. In my opinion, he has 2 5-star wins over 5-star fighters. So we'll kind of look at this as like a football analogy. A 5-star player, a 5-star recruit. His 5-star players he's beat is Yoel Romero, and he did it twice. To beat that guy once is amazing. Yoel Romero looks like if you went to a toy maker and was like, I want the most ridiculously athletic body that's not humanly possible. That's the superhero that I want to look like, and they give you a doll of Yoel Romero. The guy is unbelievable. The guy has age. He's old for the sport. I mean, let's call it like we see it, right? But he performs with 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds just as well. And age is just a number to that guy. Unbelievable. He's like our version of Bernard Hopkins, right? Look, he holds a win over Jacare Souza. Anybody that gets it done over Jacare Souza, in my opinion, is doing something right. There's a caveat to that win, in my opinion. I think the best days are behind Jacare. But when he got that win over him, I think it was towards the end of the Jacare era. Okay? Those are 5 stars, though, in my opinion. Why? Because I can go to casual fans, and they'll know those names. Okay? He holds 4-star wins over people like Derek Brunson, Rafael Natal, and Uriah Hall. All tough guys, respectively tough guys. I give them 4-star recruits. I would give them 4-star fighters. Really. It doesn't amount to a whole bunch. He doesn't have a legacy of wins just over, veterans or people in their prime right now who's never looked better. Really, I think the casual fan would know him from beating Yoel once or twice. I don't know that a casual fan would know that he's done it twice. It's really impressive. You can't take that away. And he got a win over Jacare. You cannot take that away from him. I gotta go back. He beat Yoel Romero twice. Jeez. Look, he's got 9 KOs, 6 submissions, and 5 decisions. Most likely he's going to finish you. Most likely it's going to be with kicks or punches. Punches or kicks, either way. He's heavy-handed. He'll throw those hands. I, for one, will not throw these hands. He will throw those hands. It's really, really impressive. But did he not look outclassed Saturday night by Israel Adesanya? For one, win, lose, or draw Saturday night, Adesanya won in my eyes by his entrance. How cool is that? The problem is, how does he outdo that now? Do you guys remember in like early midpoint for Anderson Silva, he would always come in as like Michael Jackson and do the dances and stuff with the glove and the hat. You guys remember that? That was fun. Adesanya is constantly compared to Anderson Silva, and that's just another way they dance. He's not stressed out. He's loose. He's having a good time. He's having fun. For crying out loud, he's dancing before a fist fight. I don't know that you get much more relaxed than that. They used to say Dan Henderson and Chuck Liddell used to fall asleep before their fights. They were so relaxed. The only thing that's as relaxed as that is having a good time dancing before they're going in to a fist fight. Things that 90% of the world is scared to do. I'm terrified to do. Hey, I'll meet you at the playground or at the monkey bars. Never. Okay? Like, I'm not fist fighting anyone. And this guy's so relaxed before a fist fight. He's dancing and enjoying himself. Wow. In professional boxing, he's 5-1. I'm going to throw a number at you. And I think it's why he lives in the Matrix when it comes to his striking. He is 75-5 in kickboxing. Excuse me? He's accomplished in that. No wonder why his striking looks like he is on a whole nother level. Like a testosteroned up Alistair Overeem. No wonder. Okay, that guy was an incredible kickboxer too. His striking was on a whole nother level. Anderson Silva, again, was an amazing kickboxer. He lived in the Matrix. Watch his fight with Forrest Griffin. The guy was literally in the Matrix. And that's how Israel Adesanya looks. That's why that comparison there. So they dance. They're relaxed before the fight's dancing. Their walkouts are entertaining. They both live in the Matrix when it comes to striking. Adesanya is 18-0 in mixed martial arts. We know all too well that at some point that O has got to go. Not always. There's a guy from Dagestan that says, excuse me? Because you can make it to 24, 25-0. So, yeah. Listen, the only knock I have against Adesanya is he has 3 5-star wins, in my opinion. Robert Whittaker. And I only give him a 5-star because he was the champion. That's it. His body of work, in my opinion, doesn't justify a 5-star rating. I'm not being harsh. This is my opinion. And who am I? I'm just some guy, right? Let's relax. But he does hold a win over Kelvin Gastelum. And in my books, that means something. That's an incredible win. Kelvin's tough. He's gritty. He's durable. Adesanya has a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. A blue belt. And he holds a win over Kelvin Gastelum. And what does that mean? Does that mean that Kelvin Gastelum's a great jiu-jitsu player? No. His wrestling and his takedowns and his ground control should be enough to beat Adesanya. And he didn't get it done. That's how amazing Adesanya is. Adesanya owns a win over the guy that he is most compared to in Anderson Silva. But I think he fought a shell of Anderson Silva. He fought Anderson Silva 6 years too late. Nothing you can do about that. He was born too late. Still holds a win over Anderson Silva. That carries some weight. His performance the other night was incredible. He really looked like he was in the Matrix. The guy is the future of the UFC. His stock's never been higher. He came out with that wonderful walkout entrance that just makes him a fan favorite now. I can't wait to see what this guy's going to do. I can't wait to see him mature. I can't wait to see him clean out the division. And then what? Does he go up a weight class? Does he just dominate this one? Does he try to go down a weight class? He's young. He's got 5 years left in him. It's going to be incredible. He potentially will be the biggest star the UFC has ever had. And good for him. That's incredible. It's great. Look, what do you guys think? Was the post-fight celebration a little bit too much? Or do you guys like that? Just let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Until next time.